All right, good afternoon, folks. Chief Sarkhan here. We are going to take a look at a delightful game that I came across. It is currently in alpha, hence the little A here. Um, Co-op RPG game that is just addictive as all get out. Anyway, it is called Cube World, and you're probably asking, why are you showing us an RPG on MMORPG.com? I'm glad you asked that question, and the reason why is they do indeed have a stretch goal of potentially making this a massive multiplayer game. Maybe not in the traditional sense that you see with other MMOs that can support thousands of players upon thousands of players. Maybe it's only going to be 100 or so, but you know, in some respects, that's pretty massive. But anyway, here we are at the start menu. When you come in, this is what you're going to see. And you can see it's based off kind of the Minecraft build set, cubes, and Cube World. 8-bit technology type stuff. It's very cute, entertaining. And we're just going to jump right in. I'm going to show you some character creation, explain some different functions about the game, and then we'll get right into it. So we'll go ahead and hit start. As you can see, I've already got a character made. I am currently level 10, specialized in water magic. We'll get back to Sarkhandosa in a minute. Let's go ahead and create a new character just to take a look. And so here we are in character creation. And it's very cute. You have a lot of different races. The creator of this game kind of took off from, let's say, World of Warcraft type of RPG with a little bit of EverQuest, characters and races philosophy with Minecraft all mixed in. Beautiful concept. So here we have male and female of every race. So we have the human, the elf, the dwarf, the orc, the goblin, the lizard, and we'll go through these in female in just a second, the undead, and the frogman. And then we go through the female versions, females of the frogs, the undead, the lizard. You'll notice the lizards, the mouths are closed. On the males, so the mouths are open. The goblin, the orc, the dwarf, and the elf. And last but not least, for a human. Right now, character customization is pretty simple, but what do you want from an 8-bit type game? Then you have 4 character classes that are defined by your weapons. Each class gets 3 different variants of their weapons, and which corresponds to attacks, which we'll get to shortly. But you have your warrior, your ranger, your mage, and your rogue, all represented by their weapons. So we'll go ahead and leave that. And then you can do different classes, different races have different facial features. Some of them are more or less than others. Mostly, it usually adjusts their eyes and some facial features. And then you have a number of haircuts that you can choose from. And you can choose a whole bunch of hair colors. Yes, you see it all here. You can just do just about anything with your hair. As you can see here, we're going through a number of different haircuts. We'll go ahead and switch it over to male. And you got a lot of the same type of things. We'll go over to like an orc. You can see their faces get different. And when you're changing like their beard or whatever like that. So anyway. And then you get to pick your name down here. So, any questions for you? Am I showing anybody in chat? I do have some people in chat. Well, hello. Let's give a shout out here in chat. Folks. Alright, so there we go. That's the basics of character customization. I assume that in the future it'll get much more in-depth, but for now, it's a pretty simple game with pretty simple graphics, and as far as I can tell, character customization is actually pretty dang good. So let's go back here to who I have. Now the first thing you want to know about Cube World is the concept of seeds. These worlds that are made up are generated on the fly, and they're called seeds, and they're endless potential combinations. Okay, and your world are huge and go on forever, but the nice thing about it is you get assigned a seed number. So if we look here, here's my seed numbers of the worlds that I've been in. And you can give that seed number to your friends and tell them about what you found in that world and what resources are available, what kind of critters, what kind of things you find in the stores. They will always be the same for that seed number. But when you join a game or create a new one, that seed is random unless you connect to a server that someone has created, and then you're going to go to their seed. The neat thing about this game is this is offline. You can play this game entirely offline, and your progress is saved. If you join a seed of that number in a multiplayer online version, your progress in that world is still there. If I level in this seed and I go to list seed, I'm still the same level. With all my collections, all my inventory, all my thing, I've just now gone to a new version of the world. For example, this is my online seed. I've played this one with friends. These two I played solo, just experimenting with the concept of seeds. Anyway, so I could jump in here. I could run around. Now my progress on the seed is for map exploration, is specific to that seed. So if I explore a certain percentage of the world and then jump over here, because the world is different, I don't have this much explored. And you can see that by I've done 149K here, 564 here, and 495 here. But if you want to connect to a multiplayer world, this functionality is still in development. I'm assuming at some point it will remember places that you've played before in an online version. But for now, you have to click here and put your server address of something someone's created. So we're just going to jump online with my friends here. And off we go. Now currently servers are created on people's individual computers, and so as you can see here, automatically you can see people online with me. Jarnot is a friend of mine, and he is already on this server. This server is currently set up for a max of 4 people. Kaisi, I am playing Cube World. It is so fun. You must get it. And so here we are. We're on the server. We automatically joined up. We're automatically grouped no matter how far apart in the world we are. But like I said, you can completely play this game offline. Chat is pretty simple. You hit enter and say hello. And there you go. And you can see everything that's going on with everything's in your person. The first thing you want to do, lessons learned, when you come in game, if you haven't done it, is hit V. V lets you have nameplates. Anybody that's blue is friendly, and all you can do is talk to them. Everybody else in the world is going to be hostile. Now we'll go through some UI functionality here for you, just so you can kind of explain what's going on here. So you have your map. You zoom in here, you can see the whole world is cubed. You can move around. To scroll around on the map, you push the center mouse button and drag. Left click to turn, scroll in and out to go, and you can see this is everywhere I've explored in this world. Now the trick here is when you scroll in, you're going to see just as much as you want to see, and the key thing here is to figure out where cities are. These swords in the sky indicate places where there is either a world boss or an objective that you need to complete. And you can see the colors of the areas on the map indicates difficulty. So red, I'm dead. It's a tough area. You go there, you're a good chance if you run into anybody you got to fight, you're going to die. White is your level, neutral, or a neutral area, so you're fine. But if you want to look around all the places you can explore, you can just drag your map and it'll only show you where you visited. I didn't get far enough over here, so it's still the Shadow of the Fog of the World. But I can just drag along here. And now you can see blue, Terakar Lake is light blue. That's an area that is at my level. White is below my level. And you can kind of just scroll along here, zoom in, see where you're at in the world. And to me, the end objective of this game, because the cap for progressing, though there's no level cap, you kind of stop progressing and getting stronger at level 100. After that, you just keep getting levels and keep putting things. So, back to where I was at. Okay, so if you hit F1, this is your key bindings currently in the game. It's pretty simple. You have E to pick things up, F to turn on your light, R is to interact with something. So, for example, if we go over to this door, you have to hit R to open the door. You got to hit R to talk to somebody. And this is a merchant that's showing you all your goodies that are for sale. And if you have too many, it won't give you anything, and so on and so forth. And they'll give you that nice little thing here. So, back to the thing. WASD to move. G is your specialty item. So, if you have an item equipped in your specialty slot, if you hit G, you get to use it. So, for right now, I have a hang glider, which means if I jump, I'll fly. But see, you only have so much stamina to keep using it. The other specialty item currently in the game right now is a boat, which is right here, which means you get to sail across water. This is really important because on one of my seeds, I ran into an ocean and had to swim all the way across it, and it took a really long time. Had I had earned the boat by then it would have been a whole lot quicker. So let's go ahead and talk about the concepts of how stuff work. So right now, I have a weapon. Power on any item determines whether you can equip it. It does not have any effect on how much damage you do. That is strictly the damage of the weapon. Your hit points are added up by the amount of hit points on all your gear. Your other damage is tempo. That's how fast you do things. So for like me, you can see my stats over here on the right or left. My power rating is 32 because I'm a level 10 mage. Has nothing to do, like I said, with anything I have equipped. You earn power as you go up in levels. And you cap out at 100 power at, or 1,000 power at level 100, I think, if I remember that correctly. Hit points is your health. Armor is your armor. Resilience is how well you resist things. Good evening, Anthony. Critical power is your critical to hit. Tempo is your speed. Everyone has a base speed of 100 unless you get debuffed. Anything over that means you do things faster. So for me, as a mage, I want to cast really fast, so I build tempo. Regen is how fast you get your mana and your health back when you're not fighting. And then your weapons rating and your armor ratings are how well you are as based of 100% or whatever. And you can tell whether you're getting worse or better by swapping stuff out. The nifty thing about this game is your inventory. You start out with about this much inventory. If you actually fill up, it'll automatically expand. So you never have to worry about not being able to pick anything up. And you have different tabs. So you have your items. So you got your food. Here I've been collecting recipes like crazy. Here's your items you can harvest. You can only have stacks of 50 of any item, whether it's processed or unprocessed, and we'll go over crafting in a second. And then your pets. Now pets in this game are very interesting. You have to catch them, and you have to catch them by having pet food. And then you have to figure out what that pet food goes to. And there's a nice wiki out there that tells you what food if you don't want to discover it on your own. So for example, salted caramel goes to, I don't even remember now. A pigeon. So the whole point is you need to collect pets. As you can see here, I have a number of pets. and you hit T to summon your pet. So right now my main pet that I walk around with is a porcupine. If you want to change your pet, you just change your thing. And so there's my alpaca. Back to my porcupine, my bunny, my chicken, my collie, my crab, a duckbill, a horse, a lemon beetle, a mole, a penguin, a sheep, and a terrier. So that's all I've caught so far. And your pets do level up, so you can see here level 3, level 4, and my porcupine's level 6, which is why I carry him around. Anyway, so, and the thing about pet food is you can only carry one of them on you at a time. So you can have the food for a pet and the pet, but you can't have more than one food. So if you come across another food, it's going to go to waste. It's going to sit on the ground. So here I have some extra food for my buddies if they don't have the pets that correspond to them that I've picked up along the way. Every town sells a food, single one. So for example, in this town, I can buy bubble gum, or you can get food as drops. Let's see here. So in a town, zoom in, you have 4 districts in every town. You have a pet district, a crafting district, a trade district, and adventure district. Obviously, trades is where you can buy goods and services. Armor, the vial is where you pick up supplies, recipes, a lantern if you don't have one, so on and so forth. Weapons and armor are obvious. Inns are an interesting thing. If you go into an inn, it changes it from night to day, and it also resets any areas. So for example, like on our map here, we have a pyramid over here somewhere that is like an instanced area. Or if you kill a world boss, if you want that boss to come back, you need to go to an inn and reset it, or wait for the night-day cycle to cycle by itself. And so you would come to town, go into an inn, click it, and it would reset all those. In the pet districts, you're going to find pets that are local to the area. Usually it's the common pets, cats, dogs, sheep, stuff like that. But they change depending upon the town. And then your crafting district we'll go to in a second, and your adventuring district is where you can talk to your trainer and respec, which leads us to specking. If you hit X, this brings up your skill points and specs. So here you got it. For a mage, I have the choice of water or fire. I have to go to a class trainer and spend money to switch between the two. The only thing that changes is this top bar. The top bar is what affects your class. It takes 5 points of any one of the first row to open up the second row, and so on and so forth. I would need 5 points in this to open up this. If you switch, nothing changes down here except from fire to water. So if I go respec right now, I will have points spent in the same locations. I would just have fire instead of water. You can change them on your own. So say you want to respec, I could take points out of whatever I want and put points in another thing, or I could simply just switch between fire and water. To use a boat, you have to have at least 1 point in 5 points in swimming and 1 point in boat. To hang glide, you need 5 points in climbing, 1 point in gliding. To ride an animal, you can ride some of your pets, not all of them, but some of them. You can ride them, but you have to have 5 points in pet mastery, which also buffs your pet because your pets fight for you, and I'll show you that also today. And then you can ride your pet by hitting a key and riding your pet once you open that ability up. I think it actually becomes one of your buttons down here. And so that is how you do that. Feel free to shoot me any questions if you have. Let me go show you the crafting process, which is some of the funnest part of the game, besides just running around exploring and collecting stuff, you get to come back and craft. And right now, the only thing you can customize is your weapon, but soon you'll actually be able to put more stuff into your armor. And the way that works is you basically just add more stuff into your stuff that you did. So for example, if you look at my weapon, the light brown pieces on my weapon, not scrolling in very well here, is added. So you can add up to 32 things onto your weapon that increases your stats on that weapon by customizing. And I'll show you that in a second. But you can tell the difference because it's going to be added on color, and it's the base material that goes into crafting that item. And so it behooves you to have extra material on all the time. And so anyway, we'll get to that. So here I am. Because I'm a mage and I wear cloth, I have to collect spider webs. And then I have to turn those spider webs into fabric. So I have to come to a spinning wheel. I'll hit R to interact it. Then I have to collect silk yarn, which I've collected out in the world. And you just hit craft. If I have room for it, i.e. I don't already have 50 silk yarn, then I'll be able to craft it. And you can literally just hold this button down and it'll craft them all really, really fast. Then to craft, once I've turned the raw material into goods, or my base material, then you come over to the loom, and you're going to come over here, and well, you don't use a loom. It tells you right here, if I want to make a wood wand, I have to go to a workbench. If I want to make armor, then I come here, and then you're going to look and see, well, scratch silk boots plus 32. The plus 32 just means I need 32 power to be able to equip it, which comes from, what did I say? Leveling up. So if I wanted to make this, it would take 8, or it would take 8 of my 12 silk to make the boots. But you can see I'm already wearing it, so there's no reason to make it. But I can come down here and I can just pick whatever I want. The key thing here is you can only learn recipes that your class can use. So coming over here to this tab, or no, get off of there, in my inventory to this tab, right here, you can see here's a recipe I can use once I have 80 power. Right now I only have 32, so I can't learn it. Over here, this one says it's for a rogue. They use cotton. Cotton is right here, cotton capsules. So I can turn cotton capsules into cotton. Where's it at? Linen yarn. So cotton turns into linen yarn, but I can't make anything with it. So when you're with people, so for example, Nim is a rogue, I will give him all my cotton. Or if I'm playing by myself, I'll just sell it to a vendor because it does me no good. Just like iron does not do me any good. I can turn iron nuggets into iron all day long, but I can't make anything with it because as a mage, I only use wood. So we'll show you that. We'll go over here to the different crafting station. And so, oh, welcome, Jared. So yes, there is a problem up on Pickrama where they continually get attacked or they just get saturated, and there's a manual process that he's going through of doing orders. So you just have to catch the store up. The process of getting the game is to register at Pickrama. Once your account's created, wait for the store to be up. Once the store's up, the game does cost $20 US to purchase it. And it is alpha, so keep that in mind. But it's extremely fun and you'll help development of the game. On the website, it'll show you all the things that they plan to try and add to the game. And so that's not the link, Nim, unless they changed it. But anyway, you go up there, you buy the game, and you get to join us and play, assuming somebody creates a server. Unfortunately, like you said, the game's been up and down, the server's been up and down, but once you get the game, you're good. So far, he has not shut the game servers down, but you can play. And so anyway, so here we are. Here's the saw. So I can come in here my wood cubes, and I can just push this, and I can just hold it down. And like I said, and you can crit while you're crafting. Sometimes you'll get 2, sometimes you'll get 3. You just come in here, and this is a thing you want to do every time you come into town. Oops. I just casted my AoE. You're going to want to craft your raw resources into processed resources just to clean your inventory, because nothing worse is being out adventuring and not be able to pick something up. Then you can come over here to the workbench. We'll click R, go to weapons, and I'm going to look, and I'm going to go, oh, power 32, tempo is 2.1, crit is there, and I'm going to open up my inventory and see if I already have a wood wand that's better than that. I do not, so I'm going to go ahead and make this wand. I just crafted it. It took 16 of my 32 wood. So now I have 15 damage, and you're going to say, well, wait a minute, it's less damage. I can take it over to the weapons modification table and show you that here in a second. And also different weapons. So here's a wand, here's a staff, and then here's a bracelet. These are the 3 weapons that are available to a mage. I don't think I have any bracelets on me, so maybe I should make one of these just so I can show you. Oh, but a bracelet takes an anvil, so we got to go over to the anvil. So now let's find the metal smithing table. That's, nope, not that way. This way. And currently, these are the only 3 crafts in the game, is metal, wood, and cloth. But they are planning on adding alchemy, which I'm sure is going to be something different. So here we are at the forge. We're going to go ahead and process all our metal. As I said before, as a mage, I can't use iron, but I still process it. That way I can give it to one of my buddies if they need it. Or I just sell it when my bags are full. So now I can collect 50 iron while I'm out adventuring. And I have 2 gold I can process. Go back over here, and I can make a bracelet. But I need an envelope. So let's go over to the anvil. And we'll make one of these. Now, here's the nifty thing, the customization table. See how it's got the squares and blocks on there? We're going to interface with that. We're going to put a weapon out here. Now, how this customization table works is you have to rotate your weapon around and go, okay, I want to customize it. And as you can see, I have 30 wood blocks I can attach to this weapon. I also have an Unholy Spirit block, which are specialty ones that you can put on here, and basically you add 1 block at a time to change the look of your weapon any way you want. And what it does is it upgrades it and adds power to it based on how many blocks you put on it. It doesn't necessarily tell you how much more powerful it's going to make it for you, but the fun thing is you get to change its looks. And we'll go ahead and do that with this just because. I'm not going to add my ice or spirit to this because I'm going to save these because these are hard to come by. But you get to add these that adds either ice or unholy for me on these 2 to my weapon. But here, let's just take one of these. You click there. Let's see here. Let's put a 1. Where do we want to put something? Just at the top. Put one there. Once you commit to this, it's there for good. You can move it around. So once it's there, you can click on them and move them. But once you add them, they're pretty much there. So I've added 5 to this weapon. There's no way currently to take the 5 back off of it. It's committed. Put them on there is not committed. But see, I can't remove them. But there's an interesting trick. Now that I got those there, I can take that one out. And so when you see this, it looks like I have a floating fireball. And let's close that down. Now if I look at my bag, now I have a customized wand with a floating bolt above it. How cool is that? So, let's see here. Let's see here, and I'll show you the Adventuring District. Just to show you that, so you can understand how the Adventuring District works. So over in the Adventuring Districts, we have target dummies, and then you have people. These people are wearing weapons. If they have a weapon that looks like what you carry, you can talk to them to be respec. And what you really do is you don't really talk to them. Let's see here. So here's my staff guy. So this is my mage. So if you talk to him, he's going to tell you something. But if I hit X, now I can respec because I'm standing next to him. If I hit X next to one of the other trainers, he won't let me respec. But if I go down here, he's going to tell me how much it's going to cost to move this stuff around from what I had before. I don't really want to respec right now, but if I did, I could just, you know, move things around and say I want to put points up here instead. And then I would have to say learn to trade my points. And that's how simple it is. So, let's show you how the different weapons work. So as you can see here, I am currently wearing my wand, which is one of my 3 weapons. And my abilities at M1, Mouse 1, and Mouse 2 have changed. In the game, the weapons are based on the primary ability is your quick cast, your secondary ability is your long cast, anything that goes on your hotbar is your third cast. Your third cast is coming from here. Your primary and your secondary are your main abilities, and you can see those. A water mage casts a mighty water spell to fight enemies and heal allies. Torrent, which is the secondary ability, your attack speed is increased with each hit. So every time I cast a water spell, I get faster and faster at casting. So the first one's slow, and then it gets slowly faster and faster. And so the primary or the secondary ability is a long cast that has a chance to stun them. M2 always, for every class, has a chance to stun their target. So when you cast this, it's long, and then it's going to have a chance to stun them. Your primary ability is quick, doesn't hit as hard, and will not stun them. So the idea for me as a caster is I will always start combat with the slow stun, and then I just get faster and faster, and my tempo, you can't see it, will get faster and faster. See, my tempo was all the way up to 162. And your weapon you equip determines how your spells are. So you can see the wand was a straight shooter. It was like a cone effect, straight ahead with things. My wand, or my staff, is like a vortex. It hits an AoE. Now as a water mage, I can cast straight down, and I'm getting health and doing damage to the enemies at the same time. So you see numbers against the dummies and health to me. And the last weapon, which is your bracelet, and you can actually equip 2 bracelets. Once again, it's going to be alternating fist jabs, kind of like the wand, but it's much faster than the wand typically. And it's going to alternate between, and you can wear 2 of these bracelets. When I first started out, that was my favorite weapon because I could just hit things like nobody's business, just quick, quick, quick. But now that I travel the world, I pretty much prefer the staff. I like to AoE things. So, with that, let's see if we can find any of my buddies. So where are you guys hiding at? Let's see if we can find them. And you can see people on the map if you go far enough, usually. I'm going to assume that, let's see here. Is there any questions out there from anybody while I'm trying to locate them? Oh well. The nice thing about the map, Garrick City. Oh, he's off the map so I can't see him. And Jordan's heading towards Garrick City, which is... Ooh, way back here. Alright, so let's go out and... Oops. Oh. Prime thing I forgot to tell you. I'll show you that when we get to a campfire. Is your crafting. So here you can see pets just roaming around. If I had the right food, I could collect them. As you're running around, you pretty much can climb anywhere. So here's a heart flower. If you run by something, you can collect it. You can pretty much climb any tree. Ooh, there's a cave. We'll show you that here in a second. Alright, we found some ore. To collect something, you just destroy it, walk up to it, collect it. There's usually bats inside the caves, so be careful if you're low level. There we go. There's mushrooms in the caves, we'll collect that. But the mushrooms provide you light. If you don't have light, we gotta hit F and give us ourselves our own light. So as you, ooh, I found some melon ice cream, yay! So we're gonna cave spelunk here, collect the mushroom, but this game gets very, very dark. If you don't have a light, yeah, you're not gonna see much. But this is a big cave. Okay. So we're gonna search around here. Oh no, bat! So you can tell by the white letters on the bat, he's not very tough. Ooh, a gold deposit. Let's collect some gold. Them gold in them there hills. And we found the end of the cave. So we're dead-ended. So now we gotta work our way back out. Ooh, an iron deposit on there. Oops. As a mage, I need emeralds. This is one of the biggest caves I've found in a while. Oh, and look at that. See, if I had turned around, I would have missed this whole new section. And that's why I like the staff. Do you see how I just AoE them suckers down? And there's no real distance limitations on the spells. Ooh, got a whole bunch of stuff here. Nice, this is a nice cave. I like it. So, oh, that's where we just came from. Oh, wow. This place is huge. This is probably the biggest cave system I've found since I played this game. Pick up all my stuff. Ooh, I seen some orcs up there. Silver deposit, yes! See how that knocked him down? So now that he's knocked down, I switched to my faster casting ability. And he dropped money. I know I haven't finished that other cave area yet either, but let's keep looking around. Wow. I like it. Ah, I just did a loop. Loopity-loopity! Ooh, more bats. Oops. Wow, this was a lucky find. Lucky find. My first seed I played on didn't seem to have mines hardly anywhere. It took me forever to find some emeralds so I could make me some bracelets. And as you can see, my pet's fighting with me. Alright, we can put my lamp away now. Let's climb to the top of the mountain. Take a panoramic view of town. That's cool, huh? Alright, unfortunately, currently, the only way to take a screenshot is you have to use your print screen and paste it into something. So I'm just going to do that real quick. And I just use Paint. And then you just save it. We can create our album later. And so here we are. As you can see, worlds can be pretty big. And G key. Yay! How cool is that? Now see, those dark beetles are red. They want to beat me up and kill me because they're tougher than I am. As you can see, my endurance is going, or my stamina is going down. Once my stamina goes down all the way, I will spiral out of control to the ground. So I'm going to see if I can make it to this tree before I crash. And we did. Yay! Then once my stamina rebuilds, jump across. Oops. Now one of your abilities is called climbing, and it also takes stamina. And you can put points in it, and as you get better at climbing, you can get higher and higher in the world. And if you don't make it, you fall down. Once you put more points into stamina or climbing, you'll be able to go higher and higher. And as you can see here, we're heading off in a direction that I haven't explored yet. But if we keep going, we'll find Nim, because he's right there. So what I'm going to do is just keep working my way towards him so you can see some party action. I'll just fly across from one mountain to the next. Keep in mind, if you get too close, you'll crash, so you want to drop that. Ooh! Not all. White means they're below my level. We still need to find a fire pit so I can show you that kind of crafting. Because there's cooking for food. Alright. We're still at that direction, okay? Flying high, I'm so cool. You wish you could fly like me. Ooh. Blue Knoll. And you fall down. Yay! And that's how you fight. Here's a heart flower. If I wasn't full on them already, I could get one. Oh no, the server crashed. Cotton plant. Harvest cotton. We just collect it. That's right. We'll keep going. We'll switch over. Means I have to reconnect to the server in a second.
User left your channel.
All right. Let's see if we can get our... Oh, too shallow. Instead, I'll show you the boat here. I think this is too shallow. We got to get deeper water. Chickens! There we go. So let's swap out to our boat. Hit G. And we're sailing! Sailing away. Just sailing away. The downside is of being connected to a server and then disconnecting, because I have to go back to the login screen. Now bushes drop plant fibers, which are used by rangers to make their gear. I happen to be full of them. so I can't use it. But bushes also drop wood, as you can see there, which I do use. There's mushrooms, and I'm full on those. Oh. Going the wrong direction. Oh. Spiky creature, let's shoot him. Too far away. I missed. Ginseng, another plant to collect. So this is the basic concept of the game. You run around, you explore, you kill things, you collect pets, you do your thing. If your pet gets too far away from you, you can summon it. See how I knocked him down? That's the main ability, or the mouse 2 ability. I have a couple of them. There you go. It's okay. Still going south. Nope, southwest. Okay, let me find a campfire, and then I'll go ahead and relog onto the server so I can meet up with Nim. Ah, spider webs. Here we go. This is how mages collect their stuff. Is cobwebs. So I'm trying to show you the different types of... There's a hornet. Knock that hornet right out of his head. Found another cave. Oh no, just an impression with emeralds. Nice. Okay. Don't need my light anymore. Oop, but it's starting to get dark, which means we should find a town. Cat. Bark beetle. If you look down there, that looks like it might be a cave, but might not be. Let's see here. What was that food I got? Melon ice cream. Curiosity! Kill the cat. A minge. Okay. I still haven't found a fire. Oh well. This is a good place to log out. So if you hit escape, you can bring up your menus, which is your help, your health, your crafting, your inventory, your map, and your start menu. Found a temple. So to reconnect to the server, just do the same thing. Connect to the server. Oops. Sweet! A temple. I found a pyramid. So now, you can see the game is reloading. But now I'm back on the server with Nim. So now if we look here, we can find Nim at a temple. Ooh, I'm in a boat. That's a bad thing. Make sure you switch back to your glider. Don't try and boat off the side of a mountain. That's dangerous. I am coming towards you. Fly, birdie, fly. Oh, there's a campfire. And some iron deposits. And silver deposits. Ooh, secret big cave? Or just faking me? Nope. Alright. This area's got lots of ore. Oh, that took me to the middle, but I want to go back to the campfire and help him find that temple. So what do you guys think so far? Pretty entertaining? I think this will be phenomenal if we can get servers with like 100 people on it, because the world is massive. And if they get to where they're published... So now that we're at a campfire, I can show you the last kind of crafting. If you open up here, the cooking. So now we can make food that restores hit points. Now the difference between food and vials is food you have to sit still. Vials you can do while running. So if you're low on health and you don't have a heal like I do, this is a heal, you want to always have a potion equipped in your Q spot when you're going out to fight, but in between battles you want to use your food to heal yourself. And the food is the different things we've been collecting, and the recipe here tells you for this one it takes strawberries to make it. Mushrooms, I need onion slices and mushrooms to make it, and so on and so forth. And if you look in your inventory in this tab, this is all the food you have, whether it's crafted or uncrafted. And so prickly pears I can't collect anymore because I need to make some food. And you get better versions of food as you get higher in level. So you can see originally I had a mushroom spit, but it only was plus 10, which gave me 241. I now have mushroom spit that's 26, gives me 342 health back. So as you get higher in level, you get access to better food, and so on and so forth. So here, I can make 14 of these at the fire, so I'll just go ahead and make them. I don't really need food on this character, but you might as well make it, and once you're full on food, you can always sell it for money later. That way I can continue, because now I can collect some more of these. Strawberry mash, why not? I got 6 strawberries, we'll go ahead and make those. And as just like anything else, you can only carry 50 of what your made food. So I have 50 pumpkins on me, I can make 50 of these. And so I'll show you how to swap out foods here in a second. I know it's pretty irritating. A little beep, beep, beep. But this is how simple it is. You just stand at the fire and craft. And it's always a good idea to have plenty of food crafted up and ready, because you just never know what you need. And so on and so forth. And same thing with life potions. I have 50 vials. I have 50 cactuses. And as you can see here, I have full vials and empty vials. So on and so forth. So I can make the different versions. And you always want to have the best version of potion available to you to equip. I'll just make 10 of these for now. And then the way to do that, you hit tab and you get this wheel. And this wheel, you use your movement keys to choose what to equip. So if I just needed to heal up and I wanted to heal up, I would just pick one of these foods or one of these vials to equip. Since I'm getting ready to go adventure, I'm going to go ahead and equip this. You just hit tab again, and now that's in the Q slot. If I get into combat, I just hit Q, and I can heal up while running. If it was food, it would stop me and run. Very distinct importance, because if you go here, and I pick a muffin, let's see here, and I equip. If I hit this, see how I sit down? So now I'm low on health, I hit Q again, I'm going to start eating. And it'll go through the animation until I'm done. I cannot move until it finishes healing me for the amount of food needed. So it's a good idea having a variety and knowing how much food or how much health that particular food will give back to you. Because if you don't need much, don't eat much, right? But now that I'm getting ready to go walk again, I want to get my best health potion back on because I can take a health potion on the run. But yes, as Nim just pointed out, if you're eating and you get attacked, you can move, but only if you get attacked. Otherwise, you're kind of fixed in place. So what I usually do is I just run around here, and everywhere I go, I collect whatever I can collect, and explore, and fight, and level up. Ooh, somebody made it daytime. Nice. And you can see, if I can see it, I can shoot it. Woo! Oh, I tripped. Oh, we almost got up to him. Oh, there's some ginseng. I'm still full on ginseng. Yep, I can't carry any more ginseng. Squirrel! So oranges are slightly higher in level, which means it's going to give me better experience. See, I got 8 experience from him. And we have my buddy Nim! Yay! You're on your rogue. Hold still. To trade items, you just throw it on the ground. There you go. There's a whole bunch of roguey stuff for you that were green. I only keep recipes and green items, so. Not now, not now! Later, unless you're full. Alright, lead on. Where do you want to go? Oh! Oh yes, you can rename your pets too. I forgot about that. What's the slash command for that? Slab. Nope. There we go. Yeah, name pet. Okay. Did you already clear out the temple? I don't know what Starforge is, so. Alright, we're going to go clear the temple. And you can see Nim is a dwarf and he has modified his weapon also. Oh, hold on. Hey, Nim, do you need bubble gum, cotton candy, chocolate donut, or a waffle? I'm not hearing you.
User joined your channel.
How about now?
I can hear you now.
All right, just wanted to make sure.
That's much easier than typing.
Yeah, I did not clear the temple. It is actually right on the edge of the biome.
I think we can do it. Let's go.
Alrighty.
As long as it's not red.
Oops. I killed myself. It is red.
We'll take a look.
Had to mute the stream. Sorry about that. Pack of 3 humans.
What's that?
There's a pack of 3 humans right on the other side of this tree. The one that above below you. Wow, that heal is really strong.
It's not a lot of heal, but it helps.
Oh yeah. I am currently spec'd for travel, just so you know. Whee. Oh, big cave. Oh, what a tease.
AoE damage and healing at the same time is so awesome.
Kill the ogre.
You think you can?
Give it a shot. Don't get hit by that. Oh,
So that's a no.
I'm fighting him still. I got him. You just have to dodge that. Oh, never mind. He just one-shot me.
Dana, hello, welcome to the show. If you have any questions about the game, feel free to ask.
Ooh. longsword.
Cool. Always good practice just to top off every time you take some damage. Don't hit the trees.
I currently have 11 points in hang gliding, so my hang gliding speed is really fast.
Yeah, I have boat and hang gliding, so I don't have as many points.
Yeah, I swapped it over real quick before I came over to you, so I can get to you a little bit faster.
Really?
The temple is actually on the corner of 3 different biomes. This one here, the snow biome, and then oh my God, we're heading back to where we were going.
Man, I can't follow you anywhere.
Okay, I got turned around somewhere in there. Oh, does it actually work?
Yeah.
I mean, can you actually cast? Oh, it just puts it on though, so you probably increase damage.
Yeah, I think it just increases my stats.
So worth it.
Yeah, it says it works for you guys too.
That's what I'm testing right now. Oh, you're right. Huh. Oh, it actually looks pretty cool.
It does look cool. I'm sure that'll get fixed, but you know, it looks good for now.
Alpha testing, right?
All for testing.
Basically, if we just keep heading southwest, we'll get run right into the temple.
Thanks for the tip there, Mr. Dennett. It'd be cool if I could do my wand instead. Oh, just a bracelet. Worth a try. Yeah, I see that. Unlimited crafting? That sounds like an interesting bug. Oh. Oh, interesting. Wow, that's too much of a cheating. Making something without the mats is really cheating. Making a stack of 100 because I have mats, that's one thing. Continuing to craft even when I don't have the mats, yeah, that's taking a little too far. At least for me.
All these red flowers. What is the bubble gum for? What pet?
Bubblegum's for the collie.
Thank you. Oh, I didn't even see you guys.
Oh yeah, we've attacked witches. Stay out of their beam of light, or they will zap you. Oh, so the bug for crafting is not to exceed your inventory size, just to give you free stuff. I see. Well, that's not as bad then, I guess.
Oh, turn around. And actually, something for you.
Yeah, you gotta remember, loot isn't shared here.
Yeah, I know. It's the old, everything drops and you spam the key.
Yep. Who spams the fastest gets the mostest.
Ogre. Oh, yeah, only an orange ogre. Oh, he's so hurt. Come to you. You can't even get touched by that. He just punches you in the face. I'm coming. I should be able to get there quickly.
Ow!
Oh, Sarkhan, I didn't just notice you changed your character's name to Nip.
Oh, I changed my name?
Yeah. Slash name and then space will change your name. Slash name pet. And then a space and a name will change your pet's name.
Oh!
There you go. Watch it. Ogre's still here.
Hey, back here.
I've got a lot of things on me right now.
Killed it!
Oh, of course. Nice. I'm coming. There were some beetles there as well. Oh, rockling too. Would you say there's a cave? Are you in the cave?
Yeah, it's a small one. Just getting the iron for you.
Oh, I see you. We reach a water source. I need to make some water bottles.
I carry a full stack of water full and water empty.
Yeah, we're almost there. Whoop. I forgot before I left. Poor adventure.
I missed my cheeky.
I did the same thing. I was looking at my map. I'm like, oh, I got this.
Dun 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 dun. Squirrel.
Ready to roll.
There's a range limits. Oh, I missed the sun. Back here. How we doing? Awfully quiet in viewers land.
Getting pretty close. If we basically just follow this river, we'll be pretty much dumped out into the ocean.
Oh, I hit the wall. That's funny. Lots of cobwebs. These are cobwebs.
You see on the square, Sarkhan, where it starts to turn on your mini-map? Right on the other side of that is probably one, maybe two squares will be the temple.
Alrighty.
We got another ogre if we want to try. He got me too.
Wow. We almost had him too.
Your porcupine's over here just fighting him on his own. Oh, not anymore. Uh-oh, look out! Roll! You let him get just close enough. Oh, he stopped. Oh, you're reset. Turn. Oh, he reset. If you don't go enter combat with him, it seems after a certain amount of time, they just reset. So you're gonna have to turn to hit him occasionally, or we'll just get shot.
Alright, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, let's go to the temple.
Ooh, there's a named purple over here.
Where at? Oh, great. I'm coming. I probably should.
Are we going this way?
Yep. The temple is actually right on the other side of this mountain to our southwest.
Actually, the purple is easier than the ogre.
Turn, come across the water. I think I'll be able to see it from up here.
Just keep checking
Oh
the
yeah, you
store.
can. Oh, come up here. This will be a cool picture. Look over there. Nope, turn. Right, down there. Towards the direction
yeah.
you're facing. You see it?
Yep.
And there's the ocean. Oh, I'm excited for this. I'll probably go in there and just get punched in the face and die instantly. Alrighty.
Oh, I fell on the spike.
Oh, did it kill you instantly?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it spawned you all the way down there. There's a spawn point right at the top. I'm wondering why it spawned you over there.
I spawned in the ocean.
Careful. Fall. Oh, wow.
Sorry, folks. Just a sec.
Sarkhan?
All the residents. Just a sec.
Wait till you get down here.
Okay. Okay. Alright, thanks. We're good. I'll call you back in a minute, okay, Mom?
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Ooh, yeah, those are reds.
Those are reds +4.
Yeah, and the ocean's just as bad.
Oh, we've just traveled so far. Oh, that's nice. Piranha right there.
Yeah, Temple of Serok is not something we can do right now. I have opened up a lot of this map, though.
I have 4 biomes open.
I have 6. And then if we go due
Oh, wow.
east from here, there's another town.
There's a town east of here? How far?
Not getting there on the stream. I'm going to go eat, but after I get back, we'll definitely run up there and open it up.
Or yeah, actually might head over there now. Unless you want to go swimming.
I have a boat.
Jealous. I had a boat. Oh, you know what? I know what I can do.
Swap seeds and change skills.
Yeah, you swap over to the other area and then...
Alright, well, I'm going to stop right here so I can eat some dinner, and I'll be back and we can go open up that town.
Alrighty.
Alrighty, folks, that's all I got for tonight. I hope you enjoyed the
User left your
show.
channel.
We're going to pause here because I am starving. I hope you got a lot out of this. I will be playing this game a lot. I don't know how much I'll be streaming it here on MMORPG.com, but I may be streaming it on my own channel. So if you liked what you've seen,
User joined your
be sure to
channel.
follow. Send your friends over to my YouTube
User
channel.
left
This will
your
be up
channel.
tomorrow, and you will be able to see all this here. If you got a friend that's interested but hasn't really seen the meat and potatoes of the game, I think I tried to cover all of it as it stands now. So with that, I bid you adieu. Have a good night, and get into Cube World because it's fun and it's only 20 bucks. Get out there and get it as soon as the store is open. Appreciate you coming out, and we will talk to you later. Have a great night. Thanks.